Hi, I'm EMT Sarah McShane. What you're about to watch is a training video we show at all of our free FDNY CPR classes. Due to the COVID-19 crisis and the need for social distancing measures to stop its spread, we are unable to continue offering this program. At our classes, we typically have mannequins, like this one, and an automated external defibrillator, AED, to allow participants to practice under the watchful eye of our educators. Feel free to watch this video to gain an overall awareness of hands-only CPR. We look forward to seeing you again soon. And remember, you can see more FDNY Smart tips by staying connected at fdnysmart.org/connect. To ensure safety and help reduce the spread of COVID-19, the American Heart Association recommends face coverings for both those administering and receiving hands-only CPR, as indicated in the graphic. Use these safety tips when performing hands-only CPR, and remember that early recognition and action improve chances of survival and recovery for victims of cardiac arrest.
Hello. Today you're about to learn compressions-only CPR, recognize and act. Studies have shown the most effective tool that increases survival in patients suffering from cardiac arrest is chest compressions. Cardiac arrest is when a person's heart stops beating and they stop breathing. We must be able to identify that a person is in need of chest compressions before we act. Chest compressions keep a person's blood circulating throughout their body. If you witness a person collapse, do something, take action, be 911. This is Alan. Hello. He could be you, a bystander who will help me show you the steps you will need to take in order to initiate compressions-only CPR. CPR saves lives. I learned it, and now you will too. First, check to see if the person is responsive. Do this by tapping the person on both shoulders and shouting continuously like this. Sir, are you okay? Can you hear me? We want to make sure the person is not sleeping. If the person does not respond or wake up, we know this person needs help. Next, immediately send someone to call 911. Point to someone and make sure the person you shout to knows you want them to call 911. If possible, have someone attempt to locate an automated external defibrillator. You, call 911 and get an AED. If no one is around, call 911 yourself. Now, if the person is not breathing or appears only to be gasping, you need to begin chest compressions. Do this by finding the center of the person's chest. The optimal location for chest compressions is in the center of the chest, directly over the sternum. Use the heel of your dominant hand, place the other hand on top like this, and interlock your fingers like this, and begin compressing the chest. Push hard and push fast. Keep your elbows locked. Keep your back straight, and bend at the hips. You need to perform at least 100 compressions per minute. Remember, the key is to push hard and push fast. Great job, Alan. That's exactly how it's done. Now we will discuss some of the guidelines that should be followed in order to perform the best chest compressions. Compression should be performed on the center of the chest, pressing down hard and fast, approximately 2 inches deep for adults, which is about halfway down on the chest. The victim must be on the floor when you do this. You may feel cracking under the person's skin due to ribs being broken. This is a common occurrence and should not deter you from continuing compressions. Broken ribs heal, but stopping compressions can ensure death. The chest should be allowed to fully recoil or allowed to return to its normal shape between each compression. Keep pressing on the chest and attempt to maintain a rate of at least 100 per minute. The lyrics to the song, Let's Get It Started, and many other songs follow a tempo of 100 beats per minute. Keep pressing on the chest until another person that is trained in CPR takes over or there are signs of life. Now my partner will show you how to properly utilize an automated external defibrillator.
Are you ready to move on to the next step? Great! Now I'll show you how to use an automated external defibrillator.
Deliver shock now. Press the orange button now.
When caused by an abnormal heart rhythm, sudden cardiac arrest need not result in death. If the heart can be shocked quickly with a defibrillator and a normal rhythm is restored, the chances of survival increase. When properly used, an automated external defibrillator, or AED, performs an analysis of the heart rhythm, determines if defibrillation is required, and if needed, delivers an electrical shock.
Do not touch the patient. Shock advised. Charging. Stay clear of patient. Deliver shock now. Press shock delivered.
Many public places with a large number of people may have an AED available for use. For example, sports stadiums, concert halls, health clubs, and shopping malls. These devices are safe, easy to learn, and simple to operate. There are many models, but all of them have the same basic features. If an AED is available and a person is found unresponsive and not breathing, activate 911, perform chest compressions, and apply an AED. Some AEDs will turn on automatically when the device door is opened, and others will need to be turned on manually with an on-off button. After you turn the machine on, follow the prompts. Attach the pads as shown.
Plug in pads connector.
Plug the pads cable into the machine.
Analyzing heart
Stop
rhythm.
CPR and the machine will check or analyze the
Do
patient.
not touch the
If
patient.
the machine recognizes that the patient needs to be shocked, it will tell you,
Do
not touch
the
the patient. And then the machine will shock the patient automatically or direct you to press to shock. Never let anyone come into contact with the patient while the AED analyzes the patient, shocks the patient, or directs you to shock the patient. Remember, an automated external defibrillator is easy to use, safe, and can help you save a life. If you see someone that is not responsive or has collapsed, check and make sure that they are unresponsive. Tap and shout.
Sir, are you okay? Can you hear me?
If they are unresponsive, immediately send someone to call 911. If you are alone, call 911 yourself. If possible, send someone to locate an AED.
You, call 911 and get an AED.
If the patient does not appear to be breathing, immediately start chest compressions. Continue to perform chest compressions at a rate of at least 100 per minute. Do not stop until someone else who is trained in performing chest compressions can take over or until an emergency crew arrives. The EMTs are here. Great compressions. We'll take over from here. Now let's review and practice the actions needed to save a life by putting everything together.
Hey, are you okay? You, call 911 and get an AED.
Plug in pads connector next to flashing light. Analyzing heart rhythm. Shock advised. Charging. Stay clear of patient. Deliver shock now. Shock delivered. Paused. Begin CPR.
The EMTs are here. Great compressions. We'll take over from here.
Now that you have learned compressions-only CPR, don't be afraid of using it. It is always better to do something than nothing at all. Doing CPR will increase a person's chance of survival.
Thank you for participating in the program.